let me tell you something. Look it, man. I've been an Atlanta fan for 45 years.
Late night vibes, we're turning up the heat. T-Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Will, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart, with a soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be.
Welcome, ATL fans, to the Monday Night Falcons Express. State of the Falcons. How is everyone doing? It's your host, T-Will, and my literal blood brother, Mr. Eric Parker. Mr. Parker, how you doing tonight, sir? All well?
Doing good. Why you sound so low? Maybe it's my phone. Let me see.
No, it's probably not you. I may
Nah,
have...
it was.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Okie doke. Well, hey,
I
man.
know you was gonna go with that.
Well, I mean, you've known me 30 plus years, so you absolutely knew I was going to go with that. But anyway, man, how goes it tonight, man? We're talking about these Falcons and everything that's going on. And yeah, man, so, super excited about it. Probably with you for about 60 to 90 minutes tonight. We got some folks in the chat. We got King Atlanta supporter, and he says, "What's up?" Tony Hall is dropping the hearts. What up, Tony Hall? Smooth C says, T-Will, what up? What is going on, man? Let us talk about these Atlanta Falcons. But Eric, before we do, you know how we get down here at the Terry, Carey, and Eric show. We got to have a fun activity before we get into it. Ray Fitty says, what up, T-Will? Silk Legacy says, what up, T-Will? Eric, yeek, get some. It's another riddle. Let's see if you can guess this one this time, buddy. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. I broke the mold before it was cool. Electric with the ball, I rewrote the rules. I could beat you with my arm or my legs in a flash. Every snap felt like lightning, chaos, and dash. I changed the game long before it was ready. Which Falcon QB made Sundays so deadly?
Matt Ryan.
Oh, God. No.
You talk about Vic.
It's Michael Vick. What up, Caden? How you doing? Caden says, what up, T-Will? Ray Fitty, you are right. It was Michael Vick. That is correct. So, Eric, hey, man, we are back at it. Super excited to get at it tonight. Let's talk about Tommy Reeves. Of course, there was a press conference. I'm on conference bridges all day, guys, so you got to forgive me. But there was a press conference last week, and I really like what Vinny says, Billy Joe Tolliver. No, not that one, Vinny. Although I like to guess. No, not that one. There was a press conference last week, and a lot of people were really impressed with what Tommy had to say. It really seemed like he has a feel for the offensive coordinator position, what he's looking to do, and more importantly, what the head coach is looking to do. It seems like they're aligned. Give me your thoughts on that press conference and specifically what Tommy Reeves had to say.
I did not watch that press conference. I saw snippets of it. From the snippets that I saw, I liked what he had to say, but I didn't. I'm not a press conference.
You're not a press conference guy? What?
Press conference guy. I watched the snippets on the press conference after they because they get on my nerves in the chat with the stupid comments, and I can't find my way to not read the stupid comments. So I just don't watch it.
Yeah. Smoothie says sad, sad to see Rutledge go, and I think that was what was he on the defense? Somebody picked up what was his name? What was his name? What was his name? Kerry was talking about that earlier. Mike Ruttenberg is gone. I think he went to Cleveland. So we did lose him. That's unfortunate, but hey, man, we have a great staff in place, and we're just going to carry on.
Did we lose Jerry too?
We did lose Jerry Gray. Yeah, he went to the 49ers.
Yeah,
with
Raheem
the Dream. Monte Carlo says, "What's up, fellas?" Ray 50 says, "When do the coaches and GMs speak at the combine?" That's a good question. That is a very good question. When is the combine, guys? Anybody know when the combine is? Carlo, I think you dropped me a. I think you
like 8 days, man.
I think it is. Give me one sec. Carlo dropped it on me. Like he dropped me a photo of it. Yeah, it is Friday. No, I'm sorry. It's February 23rd to March 2nd.
Yeah.
So it's next week. It is next week. But yeah, I liked a lot about what Tommy had to say. He seemed to have a clear idea as to what he wanted to do. The main impression or the takeaway that I walked away from that is we're not going to be running 90% of our plays from pistol. Now, what he did say is that, look, you're going to work with the player and you're going to design an offense to fit their strengths. But the main thing is you want to keep the defense off balance, right? You don't want them to know if it's a pass or a run. So you have to be able to do both from any formation that you're in. That was the takeaway I got from it. Again, a lot of people loved a lot of what he had to say. He seemed to really in command, and he seemed to know what he wanted to do. Now, again, I believe Raheem won the press conference on his first press conference or so. So, talk is cheap. But I have a good feeling about Tommy Rees. I really do. Like I say, Mike Ruttenberg is leaving for Cleveland. And Ruttenberg was what did he do? Let me look this up. I think he was on the defensive staff. Oh, he's going to be the DC. Okay. So he went to be a defensive coordinator. Yeah, that's definitely a step up. So you can't blame him for that.
Yeah, that defensive coordinator quit on him.
Oh, Schwartz? Yeah, because didn't they like keep him around and interview him and then bring somebody in over him or something like that? And he was like, I'm not sitting around for this. And then I don't blame him. I can't blame him for that. So
I think he was trying to get the head coaching job.
He was.
And then they went with Todd.
Yeah. No, I get why he did it. I totally get why he did it. That's you know what I mean? That's like you're interviewing for a promotion, and not only do you not get it, but then they bring in somebody over you. What wasn't he from the same staff or who? Wait, who got the head coaching job at Cleveland?
Monkey.
Yeah. So they bring in somebody outside the organization. I don't blame him. I mean, I don't know. It's Cleveland, so maybe he was just sick of the way they run their business.
Yeah, I think he was willing to give it a shot if he was the head coach, but then when you bring somebody else in, he was like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting in the same spot.
That is fair. We got Megan right in the chat. Megan says, hi, guys. What up, Megan? How you doing? Hopefully all is well. We do have a new assistant quarterbacks coach, and his name is Jordan Reed. And I guess he is going to work on the QB development and infrastructure. And so not only do we have the quarterbacks coach, which is Alex Van Pelt, but we now have an assistant quarterbacks coach. And look, they're all trying to do their best, the best that they can do to get Penix where they need him to be. I feel better about this staff, Eric. I really do. And
I thought you Matt was putting together the Avengers over there.
You did tell me that.
Because remember, I was pissed at first. That's why I had to go do research. I was just mad because they didn't pick who I wanted. That's why everybody's mad. It has nothing to do with what Stefanski's done because you don't know what he's going to do here. folks mad because they ain't pick who they wanted them to.
Right.
But if you really dig deep into it, if you wanted Kubiak, you really got the same offense. If that's what you was looking at, you really got the same. You really pretty much got the same guy, except for he can be a head coach.
Yeah. Yeah. Caden says, is there a link so I can hop on with you guys? I tell you what, Caden, how about you email me after the show and we can set it up and arrange to have you on the show next week. And we can do it that way. But yeah, this isn't going to be one where we just have people on. But yeah, I will drop my email in the chat. You can email me and we can set it up for, next week, week after that, whenever. Be more than happy to have you on the show. Megan says, feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Well, you're feeling great and good, so I don't think I can beat you, Megan. D. Sloan says, what up, fellas? And Caden is okay with that. So let's talk about this.
She was singing Outcast. Did you catch that?
I did not catch that at all, sir.
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you? You didn't catch that?
I did. I'm in my corporate mode right now, man. I totally missed it. Like I how's it going, Johnson? Like I
can tell by the way you read.
I had no idea. I had no idea. I was like, really, to be honest with you, my mom, like, why is she saying it twice? It didn't, you know what I mean? That, you know what? That reminds me of one of my most embarrassing moments. So my wife and I went to this comedy club. Golly, had to be 30 plus years ago. And this is when Outkast was out and one of their songs had Hootie Hoo in it, right? You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, I don't think I'd heard the song. True story. I'm not making this up. I don't think I'd heard the song. So looking at the menu, I see Hootie Hoo all over the menu and an assortment of drinks. And I say to the waitress or server, I said, hey, I'll have a Hootie Hoo. And she looks at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? And my wife looks at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I'm like, what's the, so yeah, man, I miss it sometimes, you know.
So there was no Hootie Hoo drink?
There was no Hootie Hoo. There was no Hootie Hoo drink. And my, you know how Kim is, dude, she was so embarrassed. She was like, oh my God, I am never coming to a comedy club with you again. I was like, I didn't know. Who knew? Ray 50 says, do we tag Pitts tomorrow? Good question, Eric. You think we tag Pitts, or what are your thoughts on that?
I don't. That's going to be interesting. I would, but I don't know if they're trying to work out a deal with him, because I think if you can sign him instead, I think you can manipulate the contract to where you have more cap space than tagging him.
So let me ask you this: Do you think we should sign Pitts? Because I know Stefanski likes his tight ends to block, and you know, I love me some Kyle Pitts, but a blocker, he just isn't. I don't know, man. Plus, you know what? I'm a little leery of guys who perform really well in a contract year. You know what I mean? And not that you can't be good and do that, but it just kind of rubs me it's kind of like cramming all night before the test. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the times when Pitts wasn't performing, he didn't have a quarterback. Every time we have a quarterback, Pitts seems to perform. Maybe not to the level of what we expected out of the draft pick, but he performs when he's got a quarterback every day. He looked good with Kurt before Kurt got hurt. Then when Penix came in, he looked good again until the beginning. I don't know what was going on with the offense as a whole at some point, but when the offense was clicking, he looked pretty good. With quarterbacks, without quarterbacks, when we had Mariota and Ritter, he kind of disappeared then. But Was it the quarterback?
So from what I can see, Vinny's saying a tag is going to cost about $16 million.
Yeah.
Would you like to know what we have right now available in the salary cap, Eric? We have about 24.5 million to 26.5 million. So we're going to have to create some space. Now, obviously, when we cut Kirk, that'll be some more, but you're gonna need a linebacker. I don't know that we can afford 15 million. Like,
why have they not cut Kurt yet?
They're waiting until the March whatever designation. Because if
they have to cut him before then.
No, they do. They have to, but they have to cut him after, like, it's a very short window. I think they have right at the beginning of the fiscal year for next season.
I thought they had to cut him before then.
No, they got to. I think it's like March 12th or something. They have to cut them before March 13th. If anybody is aware of the situation, any of you guys who are, astute in this area, drop it in the chat and let us know. Vinny,
what in the world, Bo?
Vinny says the tags don't cost $15 million. What in the world, Bo? Hey, if you guys got a chance to see the Water Boys, Mr. Big Low was on the Water Boys show.
I have to go watch that
studio, and he did a great job. Of course, Low always does a great job. It was a great show, man. It was quite funny. What in the world, Bo? And Low was talking about folks getting naked for the Falcons. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Low did a great job, man. Megan Wright says, what Big Low Country said on the Waterboys show was KP done that another. What has KP done that another tight end can't do? And it's a good point, right? And Eric, let me ask this question to you. What has KP done that another tight end can't do?
I mean, when you had a quarterback for the whole season, he put up 1,000 yards.
Okay, but other tight ends can put up 1,000 yards, Eric. Like, what is so superlative about him? I guess what he's saying is,
didn't he break the rookie record when he did that?
I don't know, but I guess what I'm saying is if we can get that for cheaper, like if we can sign.
I mean, if he broke the rookie record, I don't think you can.
Yeah, but it's no
that means no one's ever done that before. Did you just ask me for something that nobody's done before?
It's true, but he's no longer a rookie, and he wasn't really consistent with that.
He was the quarterback position.
Right. I get it. I'm asking the question, can we get what he does at a cheaper rate, is what I'm saying. Because right now we're not really flush with cash.
Do we have a tight end out there that you can split out as a wideout? Because we don't have a number 2 wide receiver without Pitts either.
We do not, sir. We definitely do not. That is definitely a feather in the cap of signing him. I'm not going to say it's not. Ray 50 says, cut Kirk, Mooney, and Hughes to free up some cap. I'm down with that. Although they'll probably keep Hughes because he's cheap. But hey, man, the first two, I get it. Ray 50 says his measurables on athleticism. And guys, I apologize for having to adjust my chair. Suffice it to say, I'm a little, I'm a big boy, and I think I might have broken this chair because it just keeps descending without me adjusting it. So I apologize.
That Chick-fil-A.
Oh, really? We got to go there, we got to do that. I don't attack you on your food choices. I really don't.
That's because I'm not a drive-through every time you call me Neil.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Vinny says, I think Ellis is more of a signing priority than Pitts. Ellis is the captain of the defense. Guys in the chat, Ellis or Pitts? If you think Ellis is more important, drop a 1. If you think Pitts is more important, drop a 2. If you think Ellis is more important, drop a 1. If you think Pitts is more important, drop a 2. All right? And whilst we do that, we're going to have another activity. If the Falcons offseason were a song, what would the name of it be? And I'm going to give you 4 choices. Number 1, started from the bottom, now we here. Draco or Drake. Number 2, trust the process. Number 3, Still Dre from Dr. Dre. And number 4, The Climb by Millie Cyrus. I'm going to go with started from the bottom. What say you, Eric Parker?
I'm trying to think of a different song.
Why must you do that?
Because it's because of the whole JP situation, the Pierce situation. I kind of want to damn out, but I do like the coaching and all of that too. So I kind of get where you're going with that. Started from the bottom. Well, now we're here. I'm gonna go along with you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. King Atlanta supporter says Drake.
Can we remix it and put the damn beat to it?
You know what? Of course you can. All you had to do was ask, brother. All you had to do was ask. It's all good. Big Low says, that's right, Megan. Smooth C says Pitts, but need a dress linebacker in the draft. Okay. Smooth C says, what in the world, Bo? Big Low is in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a superstar. Big Low, fresh off the appearance on the Water Boys. I'm just saying. Somebody call Big Low's agent, man. You know, he's about to blow up even more. Somebody call his agent. Anyway, I think I kind of think Ellis is more important, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. You think Ellis is going to be cheaper?
Oh. He might be. I think it depends on him and his agent, though, because I think he can be just as expensive, if not more. Yeah, it all depends on whether he wants to stay or not.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, bro. So projected space is 24 to 25, 26 million. Kirk is going to save us what if we cut him? Let's see.
32. Man.
All right, so that's about 50 million. I don't know what Mooney's going to save us, but maybe you figure maybe we have about 55, 60 million to spend. What are the positions of need? We know we're not going to have we know we're not going to be able to sign Algier, right? Algier's going to get money to start. He's going to go. He wants to start. So I think Algier's going. So you're going to need a running back. Now you can draft one, but you're going to need one. You're either going to have to pay Ellis. Okay, Vinny says Ellis is looking. Well, let's go to rate 50 first. So I'm sorry. King says Kyle Pitts and Caden. Ray 50 says put Walker in Ellis' position. Didn't think about that. That's a fair point. But then you do need another rusher. Ellis will be looking at around 10 million a year. 10 million is definitely cheaper than 15 or 16. Vinny says Wilkerson will be gone, and I agree. Algier's gone, right? So you're gonna need a running back. You'll need a running back number 2. Now you can draft one. You're probably gonna need to replace who's our defensive tackle? David Onyemata?
Yeah.
If you can't re-sign him, then you got Ellis, right? You're probably gonna have to re-sign D. Alford. I think he's, you can sign him as a backup, but I think he proved he's worthy of that. Ray 50 says offensive tackle, cornerback, linebacker, running back. So looking at the numbers, if you pay Caden, I don't know that you can pay Kyle. Right? If you pay Caden.
That's why I said sign him, because I don't think you can tag him, but I think you can pay him. I think you can pay him and you can make that. I mean, look what the Saints do every year. Again, There's a way to work that cap space.
Yeah, it is. Plus, the other thing is, and thank you, King. We need 2 or 3 receivers, and you know what? To your point, Eric.
That's why I don't want to get
Yeah,
rid of Kyle because
I
he's
get
one of the receivers. It's not so much that
it.
he's the greatest tight end,
That
but
makes sense.
the fact that you can split him out and he's pretty good at wide receiver, I split him out more.
No, that makes. I mean, look at of the guys that are available. I mean, I don't know that one of them. Who was it? Addison that's available, but I don't know that he'd pass the Falcons filter.
Gets
And,
Tyreek Hill just got released. He said he want to come home, but can he run?
yeah, he tore up all 3 ligaments in his knee, right?
Yeah, I saw a workout video of him earlier doing squats though.
Okay.
So I don't know how far along he is in that, but this ain't even like playing quarterback. You got to cut with that knee.
Yeah. Megan says they can't hear my mic. Megan, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You know what? How about I pull my mic closer? Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that's the issue, folks.
About to go Jack Spade on y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, y'all about to hear what I think. Oh my God, that was the funniest show ever. So, guys, we had an issue on one time for the fan where Jack's mic was possessed by the devil. Eric, is that a fair way to say it? His mic was so loud. Oh my God, it was so loud. And if you know my brother, you know he is the king of dropping one-liners. And he, I'm the kind of, I don't think you guys have experienced this. Those of you who are new to the show, I don't think you've experienced it, but I'm the kind of person, when something is really funny, I cannot stop laughing. I literally just cannot stop laughing. And Eric and Craig were just dropping bombs on Jack. And when Eric says, Jack's mic is so loud, he can speak stuff into existence, I damn near peed my pants. I could not stop laughing. I hadn't been able to find that show, Eric, but if I do,
I'm telling you, Jack deleted.
No, but I have it. I have it on my channel. I just gotta find it. I think it was like early January last year, but it was hilarious. So yeah, Caden, I got you. Give me. I'll do it before the end of the show. I promise. So Ray 50 says, "Nah, pass on Tyreek." Yeah, Tyreek's fast, but didn't he blow up all 3 ligaments? I shouldn't say blow up, but didn't he tear all 3 ligaments in his knee, Eric? That was a gruesome injury.
Yeah, he separated his knee and tore ACL. But again, this ain't like the quarterback tearing his ACL. He got a cut on that over and over again. I mean, you can't run routes if your knee bad. So I don't know how that's going. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if he's gonna beat Tyreek Hill after this injury.
I wonder if he's going to be cheaper because of it, though.
He definitely is, and he tweeted out when while he was injured, he wanted to come home. I don't know if he wanted to go home. What did McCall say last night? Anthony Edwards. We got a lot of wings. I don't know if he wanted to come get some wings or if he was actually talking about coming home to play.
Okay. Okay.
If he can pass the physical, I give him the league minimum if that's what the prove it deal.
I don't think he'll take the league minimum, but I mean,
if he might not have a choice coming off that injury, he might have to prove it. I mean, after one season, if he proves it, he's definitely gonna get the bag again. So. But he might have to do it coming off that injury. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. King says Kyle Pitts will be wide open like Julio Jones. Okay.
Man, imagine if he can run and he does come here having Pitts, Drake, and Tyreek Hill. Who's going to stop Bijan?
Yeah, that'd be nasty. That would be absolutely. That would just be. It's funny. Like I'm trying to temper my expectations because I know if we ever sign Tyreek Hill, first thing you're gonna do is call me and be like, "We go into the Super Bowl. We go into like that." That is gonna be the first call you make, and I know it. And I just got to temper myself. So
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
that anyway.
I know, but you'd really do that. Be honest, bro. If you see tomorrow that the Falcons sign Tyreek Hill, what's the first thing you're gonna do? What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going because of the injury. I'm not finna get extra excited about that. I'm just bringing it up because he said he wanted to come home.
Bro,
But
you're gonna get excited because that
I'm
is
not
what you do.
because I really don't I really don't trust that cutting ability after that injury.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. First thing he's gonna do, we going to the chip. We are going to the chip.
It won't be because of that. It's gonna be because I'm gonna do that anyway.
Okay.
We're still going 17-0.
Exactly. I knew it. I knew it was in there. I was just trying to coax it out.
That has nothing to do with anybody. That has everything to do with me being a fan. And every single game, there's a chance to win. And I'm not going to say that we're going to lose the game before we play the game.
No.
Makes no sense to me. I'm
I get
expecting to win every single game, any given Sunday.
I
Why
understand.
not us?
I understand. I understand. So give me the positions that you'd sign and give me the positions that you draft, right? We're probably gonna need another offensive tackle or an offensive lineman. We're definitely gonna need to restock at the defensive lineman aisle. We're gonna need a running back. We're gonna need a receiver or two. And I don't know if I said linebacker, fine, but which positions would you sign? Which positions would you draft?
I signed the offensive lineman.
That's a good point. Now tell our chat supporters why you would do that.
Because when your transition to the NFL as an offensive lineman is basically one of the hardest positions, so I've heard, to transfer from college to the NFL because of the blocking scheme. So even if they look, I've seen linemen come out of college that look great in college, and then it takes them a couple of seasons to get up to par anyway. So I don't like drafting linemen high because it's going to take time to develop. It more so than a skill position like a wide receiver or a cornerback. I'd rather go after them in the draft than the it's just the commute to the NFL with the linemen for me.
All right. So Snoozy says, what wide receiver would put us over the top in free agency or the draft? I don't know that there are any wide receivers in free agency that I'm necessarily in love with or that would come here. So you've got Tyreek Hill, who I would imagine is not going to get $30 million. You've got Mike Evans, but I don't think he's leaving Tampa Bay. You've got Christian Kirk in Houston. I don't think he had a great year. You've got Debo. Is Debo washed? You think Debo's washed?
I don't want to call him washed. I don't think he is what he was anymore, but I don't think he's quite washed yet.
Okay. Dynami Brown from Jacksonville. Again, I don't think he had a great year. His previous average annual value was $10 million. His current market value is 2, which means he didn't have a great year last year. You got Marquise Brown from Kansas City. He was at $7 million. Right now, it says he'll make about $5 million. You've got Jawan Jennings from San Francisco. Now, it says he could make $22 million. I don't know that we necessarily want to spend $22 million on a receiver. And then, do receivers who played under Kyle Shanahan travel well? Like at their next destination, are they just as good or do they tend to fall off? Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm thinking with I mean, when that might be the quarterback too, though, because I haven't really followed Kyle's receivers leaving him in San Francisco. I remember when they left here, they didn't look better when they went somewhere else, but maybe that was the quarterback too.
Yeah, I don't know. You
We
would
had
think that it
matches,
would
so
you would think that it wouldn't be the case because Kyle is very demanding. So you would think they would take that work ethic and that preparation with them, but honestly, I just don't know. King says when the Falcons win their first Super Bowl, I need all the Super Bowl rings to me and the crew. I hear you. Monte Carlo says takes too long to groom. Look at Nelson. Yeah, I agree. I think he's talking about the offensive lineman there.
yeah.
King says I want a tall, physical wide receiver who can't stop catching the ball. So do we. Monte Carlo says Debo will be in leather clad coming to the games fresh out of trapeze. And
No.
ah, ah, I mean, ah, ah, it's funny because if you've seen Debo's outfits, I don't know. If you've seen Debo's pregame outfits, I don't know, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know. DeMarcus Hayes, 2544 says Chiefs. Craig is in the chat. Craig says, I wouldn't mind bringing in Hill on a prove it deal and letting Pitts walk, but I'm definitely in on Bradley Chubb. Pause. Laugh out loud, but edge veteran is a need for this team. Oh, I'm all about Mr. Bradley Chubb, sir. He might be my number one guy. What do you think about signing Bradley Chubb, Eric?
I'm with it, especially with the JP situation going on. Yeah,
Okay.
and then that might help us where we can fly Walker back in the whatchamacallit, Ellis spot if we can't keep him.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Let's look at some linebackers. Let's look at all positions. Let's look at defense. Linebacker. Matter of fact, how about I just share my screen? Share screen. Entire screen. I gotta find the screen. Here we go. All right. So linebackers, you got Bobby Wagner, but he's 35. Does he still have anything in the tank?
Mm-hmm.
You got Demario Davis, who's 37. No, I'm good. You got Levante David, who's probably not leaving. You got Keith Murray, Caden Ellis, Matt Milano. You got Von Miller that's out there. But Von Miller's more of a pass rusher.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say Caden. It says Caden is right at about, what, $9 million? That his expected deal, maybe $10 million? And
Yeah, it sounds like keep Caden.
I'll take Caden on a 3-year deal. Why not? Let's take a look at defensive end. Trey Hendrickson. Ooh, Bradley Chubb. 1 and 2. Khalil Mack. What? Khalil's 34. Bradley's 29. You got Hassan Reddick, but I hadn't heard great things about him. You got Joey Bosa. No, I'm good. Leonard Floyd's out there again. You could probably get him for $8 million. You know what? I'm going Bradley Chubb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Bradley Chubb. Let's look at some defensive tackles. Edge defender, interior lineman. We got David Onyemata, DJ Reader, Daquan Jones, John Franklin Myers, Calais Campbell. Calais is 40 and still gonna get 10 million. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Definitely stop up the middle.
Sheldon, yeah, he definitely would stop up the middle.
But I don't even think he plays every down no more.
Yeah, he's what, 40? I'm sure he doesn't play every down. He's probably situational.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Craig says, what was up with Jack's Dollar Store Wi-Fi last night on the show? There's a kid in East Russia with a better connection than Jack. Oh, that's cold, Craig. I'll be sure to tell him exactly what you said, buddy. Monte Carlo says DeMario still produces at 38, and people harping on Caden age is crazy. Get our guy signed. King Atlanta says, bring in Khalil Mack. I like Khalil Mack. What do you think about Khalil Mack, Eric?
I'd take him.
Yeah, I'd take him too. I would take him too. That's interesting. Let's look at some running backs. Although I really do think they're going to draft one, but for the hell of it. They don't have Tyler Algier up here. Or is he down on the list? Oh, no, they do. Oh, they're saying Tyler's going to get a deal for like $2 million?
Oh, bring Tyler back.
I mean, if it's $2 million, we definitely could bring Tyler back. The problem is going to be if some team offers him a starting job.
Who needs a starting running back?
It's a good question. Let's check the interwebs. Which NFL teams need a starting running back? Survey says the Kansas City Chiefs. Ooh. And I've heard that. Kansas City Chiefs, Arizona Cardinals, New Orleans. Ooh, Saints. Oh, no, please don't go to the Saints. Houston, Texas, and the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, somebody's going to offer him. I mean, if it's $2 million, you figure if they offer him 3 or 4, maybe even 5 to go start, he's going to do it. I just don't. I think he wants to start. You know,
I do too.
I think he wants to start because that's where the money is. You know, if he can go somewhere on a 2-3 year deal and prove it, and then get his next contract for about $8-10 million. But it's interesting that the predictor is saying that his market value is at $2 million. And I guess that's probably from just the times he got in the game. And that's the other thing that hurt him, right? Let me find Tyler Algier. Yeah. So they're saying his market value is $1.8 million. But we know Tyler is the kind of back that can carry a team. So that really hurt him just sitting on the back. That is hurting his market value. But it may be a good thing for us. I think he wants to start. I do not think he'll be back. Craig says, I wouldn't be surprised by a Bates trade just to get more picks or even franchise tag Pitts and then trade him for more picks. And that's a good point. What do you think about that, Eric? You think that's possible?
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Ian likes to rack up on picks too.
Yeah, he does. He really does. It's
it
definitely okay. Let's look at centers. Connor McGovern, who's saying he's worth about $16 million. So he must be pretty good. Tyler Linderbaum for Baltimore, $17 million. I don't know any of these guys. It would take Lowe to tell us who's a good center and who's not. But I'm wondering if they go and get a center, if they draft one, or if they just trust in Bill Callahan to try and make our center better. Let's see. King says Jesse Bates going to want to stay. Will he though? I wonder. Will he, King? I mean, I don't know. You know what? It's going to be interesting when his contract is up, what he's going to do. Now, if we come in here and we make the playoffs this year, we may have a chance to re-sign him. But if we don't, I think he's gone, Eric. I don't think there's a chance in Hades that he stays if we don't make the playoffs this year. But I don't know. Craig says, I know there's an idea out there about trading Drake as well. No, I rebuke you, Craig, right now. Craig says Linderbaum is the top center, and it says he'll get about $17 million. Well, they say they want to invest in the trenches, right?
Yeah. They didn't say where.
They did not say where, but they did say that they did want to invest in the trenches. So that's interesting. Anyway, we're going to play a little game. It's actually a defensive activity, Eric. So you should be good at this game. Guys in the chat, I'm going to ask you guys some questions about defenses, and you got to guess the formation of the defense, right? You have to guess the formation of the defense. What's the point of this? I don't know, just to see if you know it, whatever. It's an activity. I don't see any other shows giving you these formations, and maybe the next time you watch the game and you learn it from this show, you'll say, hey, I learned that on the Terry, Carey, and Eric show. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you think it's lame. But either way, we're going to do it. Eric, are you ready?
No, but go ahead.
All right. Which defensive formation uses 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers? Again, this is for you as well in the chat. Which defensive formation uses 4 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers? Is it the 3-4? Is it the nickel? Is it the dime? Or is it the 4-3?
4-3.
4-3 is correct, sir. You must have played or something. All right.
You can play Madden and know that.
We got Lisa Shepard in the building. Lisa Shepard says 4-3. Very good, Miss Lisa Shepard. And might I say, you asked some great questions on that show earlier today. Smooth C says 4-3. King Atlanta supporter says 4-4. No, wait a minute, 4-3. All right, guys, are you guys ready for the next one? Which formation is best suited to stop the run with bigger linebackers? Again, which formation? Craig says that sounds like the lunch lady lineup. Oh, my God. I think the second one sounds like the lunch lady lineup. Which formation is best suited to stop the run with bigger linebackers? Is it the nickel, the dime, the quarters, or the 3-4 alignment?
3-4.
3-4 is correct, sir. Very good. All right. All right. In a nickel defense, Craig says the bear. Okay, that's fair. That bear, especially that bear run blitz, will stop the run. But you better get there with that blitz, because if you don't, it's a touchdown. In the nickel defense, how many linebackers are usually on the field? In the nickel defense, how many linebackers are usually on the field? Is it 3? Is it 1? Is it 4? Or is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 1? Is it 4? Or is it 2? In the nickel defense, how many linebackers are usually on the field? Craig is correct. Craig says 2. That is correct, sir. That is correct. Okay. Which formation is designed primarily for short yardage or goal line defense? Is it dime? Is it nickel? Is it Tampa 2? Or is it goal line?
Definitely dime.
Stop it. Can you imagine if they came out of the dime formation on the goal line?
On the goal line, I would break my TV.
All right. The Tampa 2. Wait, Craig says, just call me Raheem because I be killing these numbers. I hear you, brother. The Tampa 2 is a variation of which defense? The 3-4, the nickel, the 5-2, or the 4-3?
5-2, ain't?
No. The Tampa 2 is a variation of which base defense? The 3-4, the 4-3, the nickel, or the 5-2? Anybody in the chat? It is the 4-3. It is a variation of the 4-3 defense. Very good, Lisa Shepard. Look at Lisa out here getting her Madden on. All right. Which formation often uses press coverage with a single high safety? Which formation often uses press coverage with a single high safety? And I believe it was Monty Kiffin, wasn't it? I think it was Monty Kiffin, Craig. But which formation uses press coverage with a single high safety? Is it cover 2, Tampa 2, cover 4, or cover 1? Is it cover 2, Tampa 2, cover 4, or cover 1?
Cover 1.
Cover 1 is correct, sir. Cover 1 is correct. Correcto mundo. Correct you are. All right. What is the main purpose of a dime defense? Is it A, stopping inside run, B, blitz heavy packages, C, defending passing plays, or D, controlling the clock? What is the main purpose of a dime defense? Is it A, stopping inside runs, B, blitzing heavy packages, C, defending deep passing plays, or D, controlling the clock?
C. And it can also be used on the goal line.
Stop it. It's defending passing plays. Stop it. All right, guys. That was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, Eric. Finally, we've come to that point in the show where we are buying or selling. And I got 4 for you tonight. They may be good. They may not be. Chat, you guys can participate as well. Eric, buying or selling, Bijan next year gets 2,200 all-purpose yards. Buying or selling, Eric and chat, Bijan Robinson next year gets 2,200 all-purpose yards. Buying or selling, what say you, Eric?
Buying.
Buying?
Yep.
I'm buying too. All right. Eric, buying or selling, Drake London gets 1,200 receiving yards next year. Buying or selling, Drake London gets 1,200 receiving yards next year.
Buying.
Buying. Okay. Buying or selling, the Falcons will re-sign Arnold Ebiketie. Buying or selling, now think about what happened with our guy, Mr. JPJ, before you just scoff and say, oh, they're not going to sign him. Really think about what happened and really think about the fact that he's probably, if he does play, he's going to be suspended, I would say, a minimum of 8 games. So in that context, buying or selling, the Falcons sign AK.
What does his price tag look like?
I have no idea, but they do have this thing called the interwebs. Hang on 1 second, Eric. Let me see. Ebiketie's a defensive. Is he an edge?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think it's expensive.
I don't think so neither.
Because I'm trying to find him. I don't even see him on this list. I'd be insulted. Maybe they don't have him. Maybe they have him as a linebacker. Because okay. It says $9 million. Says his price tag is $9 million. And Chubb's price tag is not listed, but I believe it will be more than $9 million.
I'm gonna sell. I'd rather take Chubb.
You're selling?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm selling too. I'm taking Chubb as well. I am taking Chubb as well. Okay. Buying or selling with Bill Callahan, this Falcons offense will rush for a total. When I say Falcons offense, I mean not only Bijan, but all running backs will rush for, I'm going to say 1,850 yards. Buying or selling, great 1,850 yards or greater. Buying or selling that the Falcons will rush. This is with Bijan and all of the Falcons running backs next year. Buying or selling that they will rush for 1,850 yards or greater. Buying or selling. You buying?
Buying, because that means
right.
we win.
Chet, you buying? I don't know. Craig says Bijan will get 2,000 rushing yards. Whoa, Nelly!
Oh, Craig.
Whoa, Nelly! Okay, I see Craig and Eric are cut from the same cloth. All right, buying or selling, Eric? The Falcons. Lisa's buying. Okay, Lisa, I see you. Buying or selling, Eric? The Falcons defense will be top 12 next year. Buying or selling, the Falcons defense will be top 12 next year. You're buying?
Buying. I believe they could have been better than what they was this year, but the offense kept getting off the field too fast. I don't think the offense gets off the field that fast.
You know what? That's a good point. Because the offense did leave them on the field a great bit. And you know what? That's why it's so interesting to know context and know a team. Because we probably could have been, if we were on the field less, we probably could have been a top 15 defense. So, with that being said, I'm going to buy
an overall defense for a minute.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't stop the run. And then, you have certain injuries and whatever. But
it's hard to stop the run when you're tired from being on the field over and over again. They did have some games where they just took off running on that stuff. But that's why I want a big defensive tackle.
Yeah, we need as Big Low would say, we need a big pretty. We need a big pretty. Craig says, Craig says offensive linemen can be beautiful, damn it. And he's not going to agree with you, Eric. He says offensive linemen can be pretty. Okay?
Pause.
They're pretty. Pause. Craig says top 10 defense. Okay. All right, guys. Here's the main one. Okay? I already know what you're going to say, Eric. I hate to ask, but I already know what you're going to say. Our beloved Atlanta Falcons. Let me say this again. Our beloved Atlanta Falcons will win greater than 11 games next year. Our beloved Atlanta Falcons will win 11 games or more next year. Eric, I know you're buying, but I got to ask, buying or selling? Jesus, Craig. Buying or selling?
No.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you're buying. Craig says 17-0 Super Bowl champs. They're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Let's go, Craig.
Craig is truly your brother from another. Look at you, got two. From other mothers. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna say they win 11. I'm gonna buy it.
And then every single game before the game, he's gonna say we're winning that game. So
I'm gonna say we're gonna win.
He's lying to you before the season.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. I'm just gonna say I'm not lying. I'm not. I'm saying we're gonna win with a caveat. That's all I'm saying. You're funny. Anyway, guys. Hey, man. We are at the hour mark. I have to go make the world safe for all people out there with cell phones. Guys, this was so fun. To everybody who joined, we definitely appreciate you guys, and we will be here every Monday. Lisa says, I will cry happy tears if we finally have a double-digit win season. You know what, Lisa? Me too. But I will
You do
really
some
cry out.
cleanups, Lisa, going down.
You says going down.
Yeah.
Craig says, give me a nose tackle with a pot belly that flops to the ground with lunch lady arms and cankles and breathes like an ox. Damn. Wow.
Yeah. That's what
that,
I'm talking about. Big
that,
neck.
damn. Oh, oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna, I mean, how can you not love Craig, man? Just how can you not love the people in our chat? We have the greatest fans in the world, Eric. We really do. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna when you know what? When we have a draft show, I'm gonna use that one. Give me a nose tackle with a pot belly that flops to the ground with lunch lady arms and cankles and breathes like an ox. I'm gonna use that exact description, Craig. Craig, you are the fan of the day, sir. You are awesomeness personified. Anyway, guys, Eric, tell these folks so they can find you, man.
Right here on the Carrie and Eric show, whatever time on Monday.
Yeah. And before you guys ask, Carrie has a bad cold. So she's kind of been down and fighting it for the past week. So hopefully she'll be back next week, but she's doing well. And she sends
Now
you guys.
Carrie's feeling a lot better. I actually talked to her. It's just her voice hasn't came back yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna pray for Carrie's voice.
We are going to pray for Carrie's voice, and we're going to pray for our Falcons. Monte Carlo says Stephon Diggs never got suspended and is currently fighting a case. Pierce may be good. Okay. Well, I mean, you know what? He may be. He may be. It's gonna be interesting to see what that just how that goes from there, man. Megan says, much love to T. Will and Eric. Get well soon, Carrie. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Craig says, you can find Jack on the side of the road. Holding aside to get better Wi-Fi than the kids. Oh, man. Oh, Jack is not going to like that, which is why I'm going to screenshot this. Just for you, Jack. Oh, Craig. Well, Craig, just get ready, man. You know, Wednesday night he's going to be firing at you. That was a good one, Craig. Damn, that was. You know what? I don't think I'd want to get into a battle of wits with Craig, man. I don't think I'd want to do that. I definitely don't want it with you, but I don't want it with him either. Like, Craig's dangerous. Anyway, Craig, he said you can. He said you can find Jack on the side of the road, holding the sign to get better Wi-Fi than the kids in North Korea. Damn. Craig does not miss, man. Okay, Craig, he does not miss. He just does not miss. Okay. Anyway, guys, hey, to everybody in the chat who joined us, we thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to join us, and we are so thankful. Guys, if you could pray for Miss Pam. She is the young lady that has stage 4 cancer. The cancer is spreading, and I just ask that you keep her in your prayers. You know, cancer is a terrible disease, and you know, we all love Miss Pam, not Auntie Pam, mind you, Miss Pam Jackson. You know, we just ask that you keep her in your prayers. But you know, yeah, everybody, thanks for joining. Appreciate that, Eric, as always, brother. Hey, man, I love you. Thank you for helping me with this. Thank you for helping me get in this business. You and Jack. Love doing shows with you, Carrie. We love you. We miss you. Get better. Last but not least, you guys can find me at For My ATL Sports 1. If you're with the ATL Sports, if you're with the movies, you can find me at For My ATL Movies 1. And who was it that asked for my email? Somebody did. It was, who was it, Eric? Help me out here.
It was at the beginning of the show. I forgot.
Eric, I'm older than you. You should have a better memory than me.
I wasn't the one that was supposed to be sending this email.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But you are the one who's supposed to remember because you know my memory's shit. I'm just saying.
You should write stuff down.
I don't have time to write down. And how am I going to write stuff down and do the show, Eric? I'm just saying. Jesus, what was his? I feel so bad. What was his name? Oh, God. Wait. Caden. It was Caden. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me Let me get my hang on 1 second there, Caton. Okay, yeah, here it is. Gosh darn it, I did not want a new one. Nope, didn't want that. Or that. That's what I wanted. Just going to drop that in here. All right, so Caden, if you're still in here, and I hope you are, that is my email, which is formyatlcontact@gmail.com. Look, if you guys want to book a show, if you want to come on the show, send me an email. Melody Freeman Williams says prayers for Pam. Hey, Miss Melody, how you doing? Thank you so much for that. Megan says, when is the next show? Craig says, and also get better soon, Miss Pam. Megan says, when is the next show? Probably going to be Monday, Miss Megan, next Monday for this show. I believe Jack and I have a show Wednesday. Craig says, you can find T. Will in the McDonald's drive-thru count fries. You're absolutely right, sir. Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, I got a song about it. I'm not going to subject you guys to it because my brother, who's very mean, didn't like the song that I did about fries. Eric's a bit of a hater. I don't know if you guys know this. Anyway, it was not embarrassing. It was a dope song. It was a dope song. Anyway, Eric's a hater. Anyway, guys, if you have any suggestions for the show, something you want to talk about, something you want to see, something you like, something you didn't like, if you want to appear on the show, just send me an email at formyatlcontact@gmail.com. And on YouTube, again, I'm at For My ATL Sports 1, on YouTube, For My ATL Movies 1. Hey, man, you guys have an amazing day. I thank God for you guys. I thank God for waking me up. And this show has been fun. Thank you guys so much. You have a great day. Good night, everybody. Go Falcons.
Well,
no, it's not a Chicago Bears. It's polo, Eric. And I'm wearing a Falcons.
I didn't say nothing about.
No, I said Eric. I'm looking at Craig. God dang it. Y'all remind me of each other. Because Craig was asking, is that a Chicago Bears beanie you're wearing? No, it's not a Bears. I would never be caught dead in any other NFL team's gear, Eric.
He doesn't do the NFL. Now, if it was college, you might want to check him. But
I'm about to cut you off right now. I'm about to end this show right now. Good night, y'all. I'm not even going to sit through it. Good night, you guys. Love you guys. We'll see you. Bye.
ATL. Through the highs and the heartbreaks, we still stand. Dirty birds forever. Let's get it. Year after year, we've been riding through the storm. Red and black in my veins, that loyalty was swung. We don't fold, we don't run, even when the pain hits. Cause every loss just reminds us what greatness is. We show up cold nights or the Georgia sun. Cause every Sunday we believe that our time gon' come. We ain't perfect, but we faithful and we never switch. We the city of the A, yeah, we built for this. We don't need pretty words. Heart on the field we deserve. Put the work in, earn that glory. Bring our city back to the story. We'll ride till the wheels fall off. We ain't never gonna break. Win or lose, we stand tall. 48, you can doubt us, talk loud, but we still hold steady. Cause we here and we faithful and we always ready. It's the dirty, prove the dirty. If you bout it, then prove the dirty. We'll believe when you fight for the city.